Hey guys, today we have a brand new Minimates review. Today we have the Marvel Minimates Wave 75, The Defenders, Marvel Now Moon Knight, and Frontal Assault Punisher. Nice. Guys, they did it. We got a brand new Punisher. I am hyped. I actually was so excited for this wave, I actually bought two. So I've actually been tinkering with the Punisher for a couple weeks now. Wow. So this is really cool. This is going to be the last pack for Wave 75, so we'll also be able to complete Quake, which will be nice, because she has just been sitting incomplete for a while. So, Moon Knight, I don't really care about him. He's like the Marvel version of Batman, but he's a little more psychotic. I know a lot of people, and when I say a lot of people, I know that some people would have preferred his... I guess there's a version where he wears like a suit, a white suit. He looks kind of dapper. But this is just like a generic superhero with the hood. And then, of course, all new Punisher. Oh, he looks so good. I love the new bullet vest. Amazing sculpting. So, you've got the sort of golden, brownish, yellowish packaging. The Defenders. Marvel Now Moon Knight, Punisher. 15th anniversary of Minimates, which was like last year, 2016 maybe. Moon Knight, Punisher, Moon Knight again, Punisher again, and the roster, of course, being Jessica Jones, The Purple Man, Marvel Now Moon Knight, Frontal Assault Punisher, Marvel Now Daredevil, Robbie Reyes Ghost Rider, Marvel Now Luke Cage, Marvel Now Iron Fist. Dude, let's get started. Marvel Now Moon Knight. After dying in the Egyptian desert, mercenary Mark Spector was resurrected by the god Khonshu and made a pledge to battle evil in Khonshu's name. Is his name seriously Mark Spector? Dude, that's like naming yourself Kilgrave or Killmonger. Frontal Assault Punisher. Frank Castle's family was killed before his eyes in gang war crossfire. He has dedicated his life to eliminating criminals of all kinds. That's right. If you commit tax evasion, he's coming for you, Yoshi. First up, we have Moon Knight. Okay, Moon Knight. He wears black and white. That's about it. So, I wasn't a huge fan of the original Moon Knight. He was mostly white, he had a black face, and that was about it. I have him somewhere, but I don't know where he is. This Moon Knight is sort of a more modern, urban look. I say urban because I see, like, these sneakers, and I'm like, really? But that's just sort of the vibe I get when I look at him. I dig the moon crest symbol. I guess it's supposed to be like body armor. Not a huge fan of the figure being molded in black with painted on white decals, because then that means you can see the black bleeding. Some detailing on his legs. I do like the print on his arms. He's got nothing on his back, though, but he does have a new dynamic cape. I feel like some people are probably going to be mad about this, since it's not like a static cape. You can't really do anything other than a dynamic pose. I wonder if Diamond Select Toys should invest in maybe doing cloth capes that maybe have wires going through that they can be, like, posable. I'm not sure about the practicality of that. And he's also got a new hood. I'm not a huge fan of this hood, honestly. It being in white, it almost looks like hair. Just the way it's sculpted. Like, let's take it off of Moon Knight if we can. Also get a look at that face. But if you just put this on somebody's head, paint it like brown or blonde, that is definitely hair. I do think the original Moon Knight had a much better hood. And in terms of accessories, the original also had a little bit more. He had, like, these moon batarangs and a stick. This one just has a stick. It's a nice stick. But, yeah, it's just a pole baton that he can whap the bad guys with. I mean, it's alright. I don't really care for Moon Knight as a character. But I do dig, I actually didn't know this. I didn't notice till just now. He, double-sided hands. Black, then white. Cool. Okay, but let's be honest. The reason why I'm here, only reason I'm here, living right now, is a brand new Punisher. I mean, it's the new Punisher. This is what I'm talking about. Every time Diamond puts out a new Punisher, I'm like, they can't top it. They put out the first appearance Punisher. I was like, oh my god, it's the best comic version of Punisher. He looks so cool because they swap out like the white on his body for like gray, and it looks super cool. Then they put out the Netflix Punisher, and I was like, oh my god, he looks super nice. They did an amazing job at translating the guy that plays him. And now then we got a new one. This is awesome. So the biggest thing you're going to notice is he's wearing just normal clothes. He's got these cargo pants, and he's got a t-shirt on. Or does he? I love the new vest. It's got his skull on it. Just really, really nicely detailed. You can also see the printing of the pockets on his cargo pants. I dig the boots. Some hair on his arms. Short sleeves. And guess what? They went the extra mile and were like, okay, you don't like the vest? Ba-boom! Just have the Punisher torso underneath in case you don't like this. Incredible. Then the face. Awesome. He's grumpy. He's angry. He's got the little Superman swoop on his hair. I think this might actually be a new piece. I haven't seen it around before, but it might not be. That face is really nice. Honestly, I think my biggest problem with Frank right here is his accessories. Well, he's got two. Of course, he's got a submachine gun. It's an older model. It's actually the one that came with one of the guys from, I think it was Dylan from The Predator. And yeah, the little shoulder stock gets bent easily because it's bumping against his arm. Like this. But then, this is neat, and I don't know what it's from, so somebody please tell me in the description. Or the comments. He's got a mask. To hide his identity, even though that's right there. It's a skull mask. Looks neat, but as you can tell, it's not actually going all the way down on his head. That's because for some really weird reason, it looks nice. I dig the print, and it's really clean. But for some reason, it uses a raised sort of peg. Like, here's the one from the Hulkbuster. I've just got it with me. Notice how there's no, like, bump or anything next to the peg. Like, it's just completely flush and flat. This thing has, you've got a bump rising around where the peg is, making the peg just a little longer. You can even see at the base of the peg, there's just this ring that's preventing the thing from going all the way in. Don't know why they did that, because they literally have the exact same mold without it. I wonder if mine's, I don't know, is mine a defect, or are they all like this? That is really, really annoying. I know they've done that on some figures to make the hair look bigger, like on Egon from the Ghostbusters, they did it so his hair looked rised up. But, I mean, I'm not gonna pose him with the mask. It just would have been nice to have the option. Another big complaint is that he's not all tactical. Like, when I see the Punisher, I'm like, oh man, he's got all these holsters, he's got a bunch of guns, all kind of crazy stuff, and he's just kind of here. So what I did is I made him better. And here we have my idea of what Frontal Assault Punisher should be like. I love fingerless gloves on, like, super tactical military guys, so I gave him that. These are from the Infinity War version of Cap, since I have him with his like shield gauntlets, I figured why not. And I gave him some hip holsters from the mercenaries from Captain America Civil War. Really, having hip holsters, that would have been amazing for this guy. So like this right here is probably my idea of a definitive Punisher. I might go back, give him another assault rifle, or give him maybe a knife sheath somewhere. But something like this is probably what I'm going to pose him with. Also, another way I had it was I had just black gloves with a little sleeve piece just all the way down. But I think I like this a little bit more. So overall, that was the Marvel Minimates Wave 75. Marvel Now Moon Knight and Frontal Assault Punisher. Dude, the Punisher, hands down, best figure of the wave. I love him. Amazing. Great detailing. Awesome face print. Really, all he needed was more accessories. He just needs some more guns. And some holsters. When I see a Punisher that doesn't have hip holsters or any sort of like weapon storage, I'm kind of like, So this is definitely like the best way to pose Punisher. And probably my favorite, my new favorite version of Punisher. Because they had like the one from Punisher Warzone, which was like the best one. And then they had First Appearance Punisher, which was the best one. And then they had the Netflix Punisher, the best one. But now we have what quite possibly could be the best of the best. Moon Knight, on the other hand, he's just there. I don't really care for Moon Knight. I don't care for him as a character. He didn't have a Netflix show, so I couldn't go like, oh man, that's Moon Knight from the hit TV series Moon Knight. I know he's got a lot of fans, so good for him. But we're not actually done. We have a third surprise figure. That's right. We're just going to do this in this video because we've been sitting around for a while. This set actually came with an additional display stand because it came with, finally, the legs to Marvel's Quake. Alright, we finally have done it. We have a complete Quake. This has been 3.5 videos in the making, but we have Quake. Daisy Johnson from the quote-unquote hit, maybe. It's getting a sixth season for some reason, and I've only seen the pilot. Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Alright then, and apparently she's going out with Logan Paul. Good for you! Alright. So, I don't know, man. When I saw Quake, I was like, oh man, that's really cool. It's a new S.H.I.E.L.D. person, and she's got like her neat gauntlets and stuff. I'm a little disappointed. Only because I think she's just too similar to every other S.H.I.E.L.D. agent we've got. So it's like, we spent all this time going through the Build-A-Figure stuff, buying every pack, and it's just kind of like at the very end, it's like another S.H.I.E.L.D. agent. I think it would have been nice to have another superhero. I'm not really sure who we could have gotten. What's another great street-level hero? Somebody put in the comments who you would have liked to see. Heck, it would have been cool. I know a couple years back, Black Panther actually replaced Daredevil as, like, the Guardian of Hell's Kitchen. So, like, maybe that armored Black Panther would have been kind of cool. Getting all the pieces for, but just Quake? I mean, it's alright. She looks too, in my opinion, too similar to Maria Hill. Just Maria Hill. I mean, they're technically different figures. The blue on them is different. But when you look at it, they're both two black-haired women with angry faces, with heavy lipstick. They're both in S.H.I.E.L.D. uniforms. I mean, am I crazy in thinking that they're way too similar? Of course, Quake has the gauntlets, and they're slightly different. The different boot printing, the obvious the belt differences, no hip holsters on her. She really needed holsters. But I don't know. I think she's just a little too similar to good old Maria Hill. Of course, it doesn't make her a bad figure. She's quite nice, and I still love S.H.I.E.L.D. agents. I'm just kind of like, I don't think she's Build-A-Figure material. But she is nice. I mean, she's got pretty decent detailing. I dig the... I don't know what's with the strapping. And it does bother me that it just... You've got, like, the nice lines, and then stops. Nice line. Stop. Same down here on the boots. It's a little frustrating. She's got a shoulder holster. Shield logo. I do like her gauntlets that she uses to punch. Nothing on the back. Face is, like I said, it's just a angry black-haired woman. And I mean, that's not a bad thing. I appreciate that she actually has an expression and she's not like literally 90% of female Minimates where it's just they have a smiley face. Like she's actually ready for some action. And I think the hairpiece might be new. Probably not. But it's still nice. It's a nice figure, and I do think this would have been great in like an Avengers or S.H.I.E.L.D. themed wave. I don't know about the Defenders where it's like street level heroes. But still, I mean, it's nice to have, and I love the idea of a Build-A-Figure. But, I don't know. Maybe you guys can do something different. I know we're getting another Build-A-Figure in Wave 76. I don't remember who it is. I think it's Shriek. I'll put right here who it is. But that's just what I think. Let me know what you guys think. Do you guys like the idea of a Build-A-Figure, or do you think Diamond Select Toys is like siphoning the budget for accessories into another figure? So would you take a wave of 8 characters with a little less in terms of accessories but 1 extra figure, or would you take 8 figures with a lot of accessories and new parts? Let me know what you guys think. But I am all for a Build-A-Figure because I like that feeling of progression. As I do each review, it's like, whoa, I get another part to the figure. So that's just what I think. Let me know what you guys think. Check me out on social media, and did you like the video? Well then rate, comment, subscribe, and like, and I'll see you later.